21 brings us inside the Cougar Den for the final time this season as the Grayson County Lady Cougars and Cougars close the regular season at home against the Hancock County Lady Hornets and Hornets. It is Senior Night 2021 for these seniors. And a good evening and welcome here to the Cougar Den for the final time in the 2021-22 school year, as this is the Locker Room Show here on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. Coming up on the Locker Room Show, we're going to introduce you to both teams, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups for Game 1 as it is Hancock County and Grayson County, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. People with disabilities are extremely talented, resilient problem solvers that have so much to offer. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Until every case is filed, argued, and won. Until people come before profit. Until the wild is truly free. Until our power comes clean and all power is held accountable. As a national legal nonprofit, no one fights more cases for the environment than Earth Justice. Until justice stands for all, we will never rest.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County and Hancock County here in a girl-boy doubleheader to close the 2021-22 regular season here from the Cougar Den, as it is senior night between these two teams. Game 1 of our doubleheader features the Lady Hornets of Hancock County against the Lady Cougars of Grayson. Lady Hornets enter the record of 9-18. They're 2-4 in the 11th district. They've lost 6 games in a row and have not won in the month of February. You look at that, though, they played a really hard schedule, losing to very good teams. Apollo, Madisonville, Breckenridge County, Central Hardin, Meade County, and then last time out they lost to Whitesville Trinity by a final score of 50-46. The players you'll need to know tonight, it's 4 players that have combined to take 83% of their shots. And it starts with Bailey Poole, 14.3 points, 2.6 rebounds per game. Lily Roberts at 12.5 and 5.7. Ella House is also in double figures at 10.7 and 7.4. And Emma Morris, the guard, at 5.8 points and 4.3 rebounds per game. Morris is their three-point shooter. 64% of her shots come from three-point range. Lady Hornets will play in the 11th district tournament next week. They're going to be playing Breckenridge County at Breckenridge County on Monday at 7 o'clock, live there from Harnett, trying to take down one of the region's best teams there. Grayson County got back into the win column yesterday against Warren Central. We'll introduce you to them coming up after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Be careful what you buy online. Counterfeit products are illegal and can cause damage to you, your property, and your wallet.
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
No, get out! Get out! Go! Fakes cause real harm. Real products are tested for safety. Protect yourself.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real. Go for real.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay.
My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
An estimated 11 million Americans have heart valve disease, but it is often only detected when your heart is listened to by a healthcare professional. If diagnosed early, it can usually be successfully treated, no matter what your age. So listen to your heart, see your healthcare professional, discuss your risk factors and any potential symptoms, and go to valvediseaseday.org to learn more.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County picked up a win yesterday, snapping a 13-game losing streak against Warren Central. And it was Sydney Perkins looking like Steph Curry yesterday, or as I mentioned after the game, I'd say more like Tayshaun Prince. She had 6 threes in the game, including 3 in the first quarter in a row. And she was really, really good. She had the heat check moment, very similar to Tayshaun Prince against North Carolina in the Kentucky game in the early 2000s. That's how she looked yesterday. I know Coach Johnston agreed with me after the game yesterday as she came away with a career-high 24 points in that game. She's their leading scorer, 13.3 points a game. She's 3rd in the region and 31st in the state in threes made per game. When she is hitting the three, just get her the ball because she can light up the scoreboard, and they're going to need her tonight. Other players you'll need to know, Arissa Riggs coming off of one of her best games of the season. She had 11 points all in the second half, but it seemed like really she was just shooting with confidence. And that was the biggest thing. If she can start shooting with confidence, that'll do so much to this team moving into the district tournaments next week. Reagan Cave, the lone senior on this team, 6.5 rebounds per game. She was pulling down rebounds, and she is vastly improved. It is her interior defense. Grayson County picked up the win. Todd Johnston is their head coach, and we'll talk to him next coming up as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here. At Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Join our team to help save lives. 100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now at V.org.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey, Invisinerd. Wait!
Things are slow at work.
We can't live like this.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And coach, last night picked up the win, got that monkey off the back. Other than Sydney having the 24 points, what were some of the keys when you went back and watched film to why you picked up the win?
Well, Arissa had her best half of the year. She had all 11 points in the second half, was very aggressive, made her free throws there in the fourth quarter down the stretch. But, she hit that long three at the end of the third quarter that got momentum back in our favor. So I was really pleased with how she had played in the second half. Very aggressive, driving the ball. Allie Jennings didn't score, but her and Isabel combined held number 12 for Central, who was their leading scorer and best player, to 0 points and only had 2 shot attempts. So really pleased with that. Overall, it's the first time we've out-rebounded a team in 3 or 4 weeks, and we had 10 offensive rebounds, 8 second-chance points. So a lot of the things that we talk about we have to do and get easy points, we did, and we made 10 out of 13 free throws.
We talked yesterday before the game that your team just kind of needed a win and what it would do for them moving into the district tournament on Monday. You've seen them back in here. They've kind of had a chance to sleep on it. Have you seen a different team today now coming off a win?
Well, it helps, obviously. It's always good to be coming off a win rather than, I think we'd lost 10 or 11 in a row, something like that. But, again, I said it last night, but it's just validation for the hard work that they put in. They've kept a positive attitude, do everything I ask them to do. And so I do think that will help tonight. Now, it's a completely different team tonight that we're playing. We're going to have to score points because this team routinely puts up 50 and 60 points with their 3 really, really good guards. So we're going to have to play really well tonight. We're going to have to play great defense and hope we can get 2 of the 3 in single digits. But, we're going to have to score 40 points. I tell them usually will put us in a great position to win. I don't think 40 points will do that tonight.
Tonight is senior night, and I always like to give coaches an opportunity to talk about their seniors. And you only have one, Reagan Cave, but I would say that Reagan, at least from my vantage point, I'm not sure that you have a player that has improved more on interior defense than Reagan has this year. When you think, though, of Reagan Cave, what's going to come to mind?
Well, great attitude, great kid, does everything that I ask. Good teammate, keeps everybody in stitches a little bit, laughs a lot, but she's really improved. Her offensive stats probably not as good as they have been in the past, but she's playing a little bit different role. We need her inside, and I think in the past she's allowed to roam a little bit more, and we do let her take threes because she can make them. But she leads us in rebounding, but her interior defense has been a lot better, and she's got to be that tonight for us because I think we can score inside against them. Reagan will start tonight to establish her early in the paint.
When you look at Hancock County, you mentioned those 3 guards and how talented they are. How do you slow them down?
Well, we're going to junk just like we have, last night we played a different junk, but we're going to play what we call 53, so we'll chase the 3 good players. They do have another really good shooter, which makes it hard, but we've got to get out on Morris. Hopefully she has a bad night. And then, the 5th starter, number 10, and I can't remember her name, but, she's not much of an offensive threat. She's a role player for them, but so we're really going to have to contain dribble penetration. We can't get screened. Number 5 pulls a really, really good shooter, similar to what, how we Sydney. I think it's a bad shot with her, but she's got 2 good players to go with her, and 23 and 4 are a handful within themselves, and they're all averaging 13 or more. And it's just something that we're going to have to ruin. Well, like I said, I think we're going to have to score more than we have. I think it'll take 45, 50, unless our defense is just that good that 2 of those 3 don't get single digits. And we got to get easy points. We got to get 10 to 15 free throws made. Hopefully Sydney can make 6 threes again. Arissa plays well. And then if we get 3 in double figures, I like our chances.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more. You're coming up in the locker room show after this.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
and honey. And we lost these. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at, underlay, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
I know you can talk to me.
Yes.
403-246.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars and Lady Hornets of Hancock County are getting ready to get underway. Let's bring you the starting lineups. First, for Hancock County, it'll be Lily Roberts, the sophomore guard, averaging 12.5 points and 5.7 rebounds per game. Bailey Poole is a junior guard, 14.3 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Alexis Gay is a sophomore forward, 1.2 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Emma Morris is a junior guard, 5.8 points and 4.3 rebounds. And Ella House at 10.7 and leading the team with 7.4 rebounds a game. Once more, that starting lineup is Roberts, Poole, Gay, Morris, and House. The head coach is Kevin Husk. Starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Junior guard number 5, Arissa Riggs, 6.3 points a game. Sophomore guard number 10, Sydney Perkins, coming off of a career-high 24 points. Sutton Van Meter is a freshman guard number 11, 2.2 points per game. Allie Jennings is a sophomore forward at number 24, 2.7 points. And Reagan Cave, starting her final game in the Cougar Den at 4.4 points per game. Head coach Todd Johnston. The play-by-play is next here on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
It's constant, continuous, and contagious. Invigorating, inspiring, unrelenting, undeniable. At the National Park Foundation, we call this feeling wonder. And the only thing more unstoppable is our mission to help it thrive.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Hancock County Lady Hornets moments away from getting underway. We'll give you the lineups and the play-by-play next on K105.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
senior, number 23, Reagan Cave.
This is the starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars.
At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 5, Larissa Riggs. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 10, Sydney Perkins. At guard, a 5'2" freshman, number 11, Sutton Van Meter. And at forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 24, coaches Brian Jones, Elena Jones, George Meredith, and your head coach, Todd Johnston.
Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Hancock County Lady Hornets. Lady Hornets enter with a record of 9-18. Grayson County enters with a record of 3-22. That was public address announcer Brian Payton. Grayson County looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. They won last night against Warren Central, snapping a 13-game losing streak. It's time for basketball. In Litchfield, the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Hancock County Lady Hornets. The opening tip will be Alexis Gay to tip for Hancock County against Reagan Cave for Grayson County. The ball is up, and the Lady Cougs control the opening tip. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial, wearing the home white jerseys with the orange checkerboard up each side and the orange numerals. Van Meter on the right wing. She fakes the drive down, almost has it ripped away. We're going to have a jump ball called, and possession is going to head towards Hancock County. As reaching in there to grab that ball was Ella House. Hancock County starting lineup: Lily Roberts, Bailey Poole, Alexis Gay, Emma Morris, and Ella House. The Lady Hornets are 9-18. They've lost 6 games in a row, but those have all been against really, really good teams. Hancock County has 4 players that take Lily Roberts, Bailey Poole, Emma Morris, and Ella House combined to take 83% of their shots. Those are the 4 names you're going to need to know the most. As they pass down inside to the left block, and a layup is good by Ella House to put the Lady Hornets on the board. They lead this one 2-0, 7 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reagan Cave double-teamed as Hancock County comes out with full-court pressure, and Arissa Riggs has it poked away from behind as she crosses the half-court mark, and it's taken away here by Hancock County. Out front with the ball is Roberts. Roberts is picked up here by Arissa Riggs, and a 3 to the right wing is off to the right side by Emma Morris. Rebounded on the floor, and the putback inside by House is off the mark and rebounded by Allie Jennings for Grayson County. Sutton Van Meter will break the timeline right at the middle, being chased by 2 Hancock County players. They'll give it back to Riggs. Riggs back in between the circles now to Sutton Van Meter. 2-0 Hancock County. Into the near corner, Perkins, who's coming off of her career best game, and she attempts a 3, and it is blocked on the left side by Morris. An outlet pass down here to the right side. House gets around the defender, is fouled by Jennings. The basket is good, and Allie Jennings will pick up her first foul after a basket by Ella House. Allie Jennings, that is her first and the team's first. House to the line, and the first one is no good off the back of the iron, and the long rebound chased down by Riggs, and she is fouled by Ella House. For House, that is her first and the team's first. Grayson County's going to get the basketball back. Your officials for tonight's game: Brian Jones, Colby Joe Carver, and Kenny Wilson. 4-0. Grayson County trails Hancock County. Lady Cougars going to the press break defense. Riggs tries to pass it into the left block to Jennings, who had to go back to get it. Gets it back outside straight away now to Riggs. Riggs to the right wing to Perkins. Perkins coming off of a career-high 24 points last night against Warren Central, including 6 3-pointers. In the near corner, Perkins on the left wing tries to get a jump pass out front to Riggs. Riggs on the right wing back to the middle, has it poked and taken away by House. House up the forward side of the floor will slow down and might have gotten away with a carry. Cave was right there to pick up on the defensive end. Down to the right block, bumping it off to the left side. The layup is in by Gay on the left side. Todd Johnston wants a timeout as Hancock County leads this one 6-0. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
A 6-0 run for Hancock County forces an early timeout taken by the Lady Cougar head coach Todd Johnston. And it is 6-0, Hancock on top of Grayson. The Lady Cougars struggling early on to get even shots off against the Hancock County pressure defense. Van Meter is trapped at the free throw line. Out front now to Riggs. Riggs off to the left wing to Perkins. Perkins down into the near corner. It's being backed off, and stepping out of bounds was Sydney Perkins. And Todd Johnston says that she was pushed out. Official Brian Jones just laughs as he walks down, saying that he did not see the same thing that the first-year head coach for the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, did. 6-9 here from the Cougar Den on the campus of Grayson County High School. Bounce pass to the left elbow to Gay. Gay gives it out front to House. House off to the left side, looks for a pass and finds the help on the right side with Morris. Morris takes it in between the circles, guarded by Perkins to the free throw line. House kicks it out to the left wing to Gay. Gay picks it and crosses it off to the right wing to Roberts. Roberts drives down, floats a shot off the right side. It is in and out. Cave comes down with it for Grayson County. To Riggs. Riggs down here into the near corner to Van Meter. Van Meter back out front now to Arissa Riggs, who had 11 points in the second half. Really was her best offensive half of the season, and she immediately drives down the right side. A nice seal-off on the interior by Allie Jennings, and the layup is in by Arissa Riggs to put the Lady Cougars on the board. It is 6-2. Hancock County leads Grayson County. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left here in quarter number 1. In between the circles, off to the right wing to House. House guarded by Jennings. Grayson County is going with a man-to-man defense to start. The Lady Cougars did run zone at times last night against Warren Central on the left side. Gay's shot partially blocked by Cave, and she gets her own rebound and gives it to Van Meter. Van Meter, an outlet pass to the right wing to a wide-open Reagan Cave. The three is good for the senior. Reagan Cave knocks in the transition open three, and Grayson County's brought this game back to within 1 point now at 6-5. Both these teams closing the regular season tonight. They will be playing in district play next week. Pass inside, knocked away by Riggs, and it'll go out of bounds off of her. Allie Jennings tried to run it down, but just ran out of room. Substitution into the game for Hancock County. It's going to be Kendra Cowan. She's appeared in 20 games this season, averaging 1.2 points and 1.8 rebounds a game. Give it out front now to the left wing. Driving down to that left side is Bailey Poole. She's their leading scorer to the free throw line, and spinning down the left side is Roberts. Shot blocked by Cave again on the inside. Reagan Cave's interior defense picking up to the right wing to Cave. Thought about a transition three. Takes one dribble into the far corner. Back outside to Van Meter. 6-5. Hancock leads Grayson. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Bounce pass into the far corner to Perkins. Perkins drives far baseline. Loses the ball as she tight ropes the line. And it goes out of bounds off of Grayson County. It's going to head towards Hancock County ball. As Grayson County picked up the win last night, snapping the 13-game losing streak against Warren Central. They won that one by a final score of 39-33, and it was clutch free throws down the stretch. Lady Cougars went 10 of 11 from the free throw line in the second half. House on the right block. Bounce pass into the near corner to Cowan, who's back into the game. Cowan to the right wing, Morris. Morris guarded by Perkins. Lady Cougars sticking with a man-to-man defense. Perkins almost got a steal. Morris was able to spin around and keep her body in front of the ball to keep it going. Cowan straight away picked up her dribble into the near corner. A three by Morris is just off the far side of the rim. And Van Meter comes down with a loose ball for Grayson County. An outlet pass to the right wing to Riggs. Steps into a wide open transition. Right wing three, it's good. Riggs has 5 points in the first quarter, and Grayson County is on an 8-0 run to retake the lead here for the first time. 8-6, 2:40 left here in the first quarter. In between the circles, a bounce pass to the left elbow to Cowan. Cowan gives it back out front to Morris. Morris gets a screen, fakes the drive down to the right side, but picks up her dribble and couldn't take it any further. Roberts out front. Straight away guarded by Riggs. 2:23 left in the first quarter. Out front, driving in at the free throw line, and a double dribble is going to be called. And possession's going to head back towards Grayson County. Subs into the game for the Lady Cougars. Kennedy Green, the 8th grader. And Isabel Blainson, the freshman. Green averaging 1.5 rebounds a game. She's been playing very well as of late. Todd Johnson's been very happy. In fact, he rewarded how well she's been playing with her first career start last night against Warren Central. And a pass is thrown away. Green runs it down on the left block. Taps it out through the legs of Blainson. And almost Perkins runs it down, but it rolled right out of bounds, and the official Kenny Wilson right there on top of it. And Perkins, you could tell some frustration as that ball was a decent pass by Green, trying to get something out of nothing, but it just went right through the legs of Isabel Blainson. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Grayson County 8-6. They lead Hancock County after they trailed this one 6-0 early on. Poole on the right wing. Grayson County trying to not let her get a shot off. Down to the right block. Bobbling it is Roberts. She's looking for help and throws it. A bounce pass out front to Morris. Morris swings it out front to Cowan. Cowan guarded by Perkins. Perkins, nice defense. Cowan drives down the right side with a bounce pass into the corner to Roberts with 90 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Wide open three, left wing by Morris is off the back of the iron. And the long rebound chase down on the far side, and a step back three is up and no good. Rebound in the putback by Cowan is good, and she's fouled on the floor by Grayson County. Foul called on Reagan Cave. That is her first, team second. And Kendra Cowan will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the and one. She is a 54.5% free throw shooter, and the first one is good. Hancock County retakes the lead at 9-8, 1:26 to play in the first quarter. We have a timeout on the floor taken by Hancock County. It is just going to be a 30-second timeout. So with that, I want to be sure that we give a shout-out to our good friends at the Grayson County Football Alumni Association. They are selling raffle tickets for a John Calipari signed basketball. As if you're coming to the game tonight, make sure you stop by and purchase a raffle ticket, as that is to benefit the Alumni Association. They do really, really good work. So be sure that you stop by and see them. And if you're not at the game tonight, they do have a Venmo and PayPal option that you can do in here in the closing seconds, because they're going to be drawing a winner of that game. They'll be drawing the winner of the basketball at halftime of the boys' game tonight. So you want to be sure that you get in your last chance, and we'll be sure to stream who wins those tickets here in the closing when it happens here tonight. Out of the timeout, Grayson County has it underneath of their own basket. Riggs runs the baseline and gives it into Kennedy Green, and Kennedy Green throws it away, but I believe it was touched by Hancock County. It was. As Kennedy Green ran down, and Bailey Poole, the player for Hancock County, acted almost like a wide receiver, and you could tell she touched it and realized, oh, what am I doing? That ball's out on Grayson. Lady Cougars get bailed out there, and a bounce pass inside is taken away by Roberts, and Roberts tried to get an interior pass, and Grayson County struggling right now. The issue for them has been getting the ball past half court. When they've done that, they've had success running their offense, but they've also had some turnovers that way as well. To pass in, it's half of 23 points and 5 rebounds, and she lets a three fly. It's off the back of the iron. Cave comes down with the loose rebound for Grayson. To Riggs. Riggs has 5 points for the Lady Cougars. Riggs drives down. Flip shot right side is short, and a rebound on the floor. And tight-roping the sideline with the basketball is Morris. Morris to Roberts. Roberts angles back towards the middle with a pass into Morris. Morris bounce pass down to the left block and out front to Roberts. Roberts at the free throw line. Floater inside the line. The shot is no good. Cave with another rebound for Grayson County. Cave up the far side. She's looking for help and finds it with the junior guard Arissa Riggs. 43 seconds to play in the first quarter, and a foul at the half-court line. It's going to be called on Bailey Poole. It's her first, team's second. 42.7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nine to 8, Hancock County leads Grayson County. Out front, in between the circles to Riggs. Off to Perkins. Perkins down the left lane, backs it off, loses the ball in the corner. She throws it away. Cave is able to run it down, though, with 26 seconds. Cave gets around the defender, drives down the left side, is fouled, no whistle, gains the ball back on the left side. The shot's good. Reagan Cave and Arissa Riggs have combined for 10 points, and Grayson County has retaken the lead here at 10-9. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. On the right side, step back three by Bailey Poole is long and bounces over the top of the backboard. Grayson County's going to get the basketball here with 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sutton Van Meter comes in. Arissa Riggs comes out with 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. It is 10-9. Grayson County leads by 1 point. Van Meter's got to get the ball in. Throws it into Allie Jennings. Jennings looking for help as she's going to take it up the far side with 3 seconds. An outlet pass to Blainton is off her hand, out of bounds with 1.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Hancock will have a chance to attempt however long of a shot they want to. They're pretty much going to have to catch one dribble and take a shot. They give it into House, and House is not even going to take a shot off. At the end of the first quarter, it's Grayson County leading Hancock County 10-9. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. We are teaching them how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. And we are showing them that starting a business also means changing lives and communities. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Grayson County closes the first quarter on a 10-3 run, and they lead this one after one against Hancock County, 10-9. So not a great start for Grayson County as Hancock came out and kind of smacked them in the mouth to start off with, but Lady Cougars fought back after the quick timeout taken by Todd Johnston. We start quarter number 2 here. It'll be Grayson County's ball. And straight away, it is Van Meter. Van Meter to the free throw line to Jennings. Jennings has to get a bounce pass off to Van Meter to the left wing. Riggs, 3 is off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the floor by Cave for Grayson. She loses the ball. It goes into the hands of Roberts, who is able to spin around with it. An outlet pass to the left wing to Bailey Poole. Poole crosses it into the near corner to Lainey Roberts, who's into the game for the first time tonight. Bounce pass out front to Morris. As Lainey Roberts is the sophomore guard, averaging 1.4 points a game. And a pass trying to find Ella House. She cut down the left lane. Is out of her reach. It goes out of bounds, and Grayson is going to get the basketball back here. 10-9, 7:28 to play here in the first half. Grayson County on a 10-3 run dating back to the last quarter. Up the far side, Riggs breaks the timeline, being triple teamed on the far side. They find Cave. Cave into the middle to Van Meter. Van Meter back to Riggs on the right wing. A 3 is up, and it is short. And the rebound is off the foot of Hancock County, and it's going to stay with Grayson. Underneath, it went off the foot of Ella House, and it's going to stay Grayson County ball. 10-9, Grayson County leads by 1 point against Hancock. Bounce pass into the far corner to Van Meter. Van Meter loops it out front to Riggs, or to Cave. Cave gives it back now to Perkins. Perkins looks to get it back to the right wing to Cave. Cave crosses it to Riggs. Deep left wing 3 for the junior is off to the right side. And rebounded on the floor by the Lady Hornets, who look to push. On the right wing, Poole. Out front to Roberts. Roberts guarded by Riggs. 6:50 left here in the first half. Lady Cougars lead by 1 point. House on the right side. Guarded by Allie Jennings for Grayson County. Bounce pass inside to Roberts on the right block. Double teamed out front. 3 straight away by Morris. Clanks off the back of the iron. Kind of died on there. Reagan Cave with another rebound for Grayson County. Reagan Cave rebounding everything on the interior. A transition 18-foot jump shot by Riggs is short. And rebounded on the floor by House. House immediately gives it to Poole. Poole breaks the timeline across the near side as she looks to push. Step back transition. Right wing 3 is good for Bailey Poole. Poole's their leading three-point shooter, 28.7% from 3, and Grayson County Grayson County trails 12-10. Riggs is trapped in the backcourt, stolen by Poole. Poole at the free throw line, looking for help, swings it over to the left wing to Morris. Morris outside to Roberts. Left wing 3 is off to the right, and Perkins comes down with a loose ball. Grayson County looking to push. Perkins stutter step and gets back towards the middle. Jump pass over to the right wing to Cave. Cave guarded by Roberts. Cave takes one dribble into the far corner, throws it back out front to the volleyball line to Perkins. Perkins, 3 from the volleyball line is in, out, and in. She knocked it down from Short Creek. Sydney Perkins, a 3 from the volleyball line to give Grayson County the lead back at 13-12. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. What a shot from Sydney Perkins. She's picking up where she left off last night, where she hit a few of them from that range. To the right elbow, House steps it back. Immediately Jennings got into her face, though. They pass down to the right block to Roberts. Roberts out front to Morris, who had to go down to her ankles to grab that pass, and it allowed the Lady Cougars defense, and a pass taken away by Cave. Fast break opportunity for Grayson County. Cave down the right side. Layup in transition is good for Reagan Cave, who's got 7 points in the first half, and Grayson has their largest lead of the game at 15-12 with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. A shot inside the lane is no good by House, and the rebound tapped out and run down long by Roberts on the left wing. Roberts from 10 feet. The floater off the left side is long. Rebounded by Perkins for Grayson. Perkins taps it off to Riggs. Riggs is going to break the timeline across the far side. Riggs at the volleyball line. Going to set up here. They're going to force her to go left. Immediately you could see the Hancock County 2-3 zone. Out front, the interior pass is knocked back into the hands of Riggs to Van Meter. Van Meter into the near corner to Cave. Cave crosses it to a wide-open Perkins on the right side. Perkins drives down the right lane and is fouled on the drive by Hancock County. They'll call that on Lainey Roberts. That is her first and the team's third of the first half of play. Lainey Roberts will check out, and Alexis Gay will re-enter for the Lady Hornets. 15-12, Grayson leads Hancock. 4:22 to play here in the first half. They pass it into Sydney Perkins. Perkins straight away, loses the ball, goes through the legs of a player, and a loose ball is going to be a jump ball, and possession's going to head towards Hancock County. (15-12), 4:12 to play in the first half. Grayson County leads by 3 points. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Cougars. At the left elbow, it is Roberts, guarded by Riggs. Roberts had to poke away. Right there to pick it up, though, is Poole for the Lady Hornets. Lady Hornets have lost 6 games in a row, but against really good competition. So you want to read into that what you want. Poole on the right wing. Out front to Morris. Morris immediately had a hand in her face. That of Sydney Perkins. Out front to House. House backs it off now straight away. Spins down the right lane. Has to give it outside front to Lily Roberts, whose three is off to the right side. Long rebound run down by Gay on the right block. Bounce pass out front to Roberts on the left wing. The rebounding has kind of been boom or bust for the Lady Cougars tonight. Pass to the right elbow. And maybe getting away with a little bit of a carry was Morris. She gives it off to Roberts now. Hancock County running their offense. They want to try and get a high percentage shot as they lead. A deep three by Poole is in. Bailey Poole shows off her range, her second three of the quarter. We're all tied up at 15 with 3:08 to play here in the first half of play. Grayson County and Hancock County all tied up at 15. Van Meter off to the right wing. Transition three by Perkins. Count it! Sydney Perkins says, oh, you think you can take deep threes? Let me show you how it's done. Lady Cougars retake the lead at 18-15. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first half. Lady Cougars offense is rolling right now. A right wing three to answer by Morris is no good, but a long rebound chased down, and another three on the far side. That one's long, and another rebound pulled down offensively by Hancock County, but the loose ball is rolling into the backcourt. Sydney Perkins has it on the left wing. Perkins tries to get her dribble, but her hand was held by Poole at the left block. And for Bailey Poole, that is going to be her second and the team's fourth. And what does Kevin Husk, the head coach of Hancock County, do? Will he leave his leading scorer on the floor? And it appears that he's going to do so. Probably has to, because Bailey Poole's feeling it from three-point range right now. Passing into the near corner to Cave. Cave at the free throw line to Riggs. Riggs into the near corner to Cave. Cave fakes the drive in. Now she will drive. Dumps a pass off. Probably should have taken it. And a loose ball is going to be a jump ball. And possession is going to stay with Grayson County. 2:16 left in the first half. 18-15. Grayson leads Hancock. I think the Lady Cougars thought it was going to be Lady Hornet ball. They were moving back on defense, and Todd Johnston said, hey, wait a second, it's our ball. Into the game for Hancock County is going to be the freshman Jaden Roberts. She's appeared in 20 games this season, averaging 0.3 points and 0.9 rebounds. A pass into the left block is out of bounds off of Hancock County. And it is going to stay Lady Cougar basketball. 2:12 left here in the first half. 18-15, Grayson County leads Hancock County. Riggs passes inside the free throw line to Cave. Cave tries to get it in the near corner to Blainton, who had to run down the pass. Blainton from 18 feet on the left side. It is no good. Bounced every part of the rim but the inside, and rebounded on the floor by the Lady Hornets, who are looking to push. Outlet pass down into the near corner. Spinning is House, and nice defense on the interior by Reagan Cave to strip that ball away. 1:48 to play here in the first half. It is 18-15. Transition three straight away by Riggs is off to the right side, and the rebound is kicked around and finally pulled down by Jalen Roberts. On the right wing, it is Poole. Poole has a hand on her face. It is Isabel Blainton to the right block to House. House to the left elbow. A shot is up, and it is off to the right. Jennings gets the rebound. Shot taken there by Kendra Cowan. Outlet pass to the left wing to Perkins. The three is off to the left, and a rebound on the floor. Another one by Reagan Cave on the right side. The shot's no good. Another rebound for Cave. Cave, one dribble inside the lane, throws the shot up. The bank is open for Cave, and she'll go to the free throw line. And that foul's called on Bailey Poole, I believe. No, it is called on Alexis Gay. I thought the official Kenny Wilson held up the number 5, but instead he holds up the number 10 for Cave. She'll try to go to the free throw line to try and convert on an and one. Grayson County's Reagan Cave is having herself a game. early on in this first half. This would make her in double digits. Her career high is 15 points, happening last season against Taylor County. Free throw coming here for the senior Reagan Cave, playing in her final game at the Cougar Den. The free throw is up, and it is no good. Rebounded on the floor by the Lady Hornets. 20-15, Grayson leads Hancock. 1:10 to play in the first half. Lady Cougars looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. On the left wing, Cowan looks for help, trying to find it. Nice defense by Perkins, and it'll be a handoff pass to Poole. Poole straight away. She'll take a step-back three straight away. It is good for Bailey Poole. She had just ever so slight of separation, and a step-back three is her third three of the first half. And it is 20-18. Grayson County. Riggs picks up her dribble in the backcourt and is bumped and fouled by Cowan in the backcourt. For Cowan, that is her first, the team's sixth. Subs into the game here for Grayson. It'll be Sutton Van Meter in, as does Gracie Eskew, the 8th grader, in for the first time tonight. Eskew, good rebounder, at about 3 rebounds a game. 38 seconds left here in the first half. Right wing, Perkins, and she is fouled on the far side as she tried to run the opposite baseline there. She's bumped and fouled. And for Cowan, that is going to be her second foul, and that's the team's 7th. Free throws come here for Sydney Perkins. She will shoot one in the bonus. Perkins from the free throw line this season leads the team at 71.1%. She was 6 of 6 in the game last night. First one is good for Sydney Perkins, so she'll get a second. Perkins now has 7 points. Looking to make it 8. Second one is good. She gets the shooter's roll. 22-18, Grayson County leads this one. 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Left wing, Cowan, guarded by Perkins, who immediately gets up into her face. Out front to Gay. Gay dumps it inside to Roberts, who spins towards shot. Blocked in the lane. No, a foul is going to be called. A call on Eskew. It looked like she got all ball, but the official, Colby Joe Carver, had a different angle on it. And for Eskew, that'll be her first. Team's third into the free throw line is going to be Lily Roberts. Roberts from the line this season, 71%. Hancock County is the 26th best free throw percentage team in the entire state. They lead the region, 68.1%. Roberts makes the first one. Reagan Cave re-enters. Gracie Eskew will take a seat. This would make it a 2-point game from Lily Roberts. It is good. Perfect free throws from Lily Roberts. It's 22-20. Grayson County leads by 2. 15 seconds and counting to play in the first half. You got to imagine the Lady Cougars will hold for the final shot. And they want to take a lead into the half. Riggs in between the circles for Grayson. Off to the right side with 5 seconds. Drives downhill, down the right side, goes up amongst the towers, loses it, gains it back, and it's stripped and taken away by Hancock County. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. It is Grayson County 22, Hancock County 20. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. We are teaching them how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. And we are showing them that starting a business also means changing lives and communities. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. People with disabilities are extremely talented, resilient problem solvers that have so much to offer. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on. Easter Seals. Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
And the Jed Foundation.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads this one 22-20 at the half against Hancock County. Coming up on our halftime show, run down the scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. Lady Cougars lead by 2. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Until every case is filed, argued, and won. Until people come before profit. Until the wild is truly free. Until our power comes clean and all power is held accountable. As a national legal nonprofit, no one fights more cases for the environment than Earth Justice. Until justice stands for all, we will never rest.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Be careful what you buy online. Counterfeit products are illegal and can cause damage to you, your property, and your wallet.
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
No, get out!
Get out! Go!
Fakes cause real harm. Real products are tested for safety. Protect yourself.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real. Go for real.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School with the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Lead this one 22-20 at the half. A good student section here tonight. They're fired up and ready to go as they have cutouts of all of the seniors. As you've got the seniors that are being recognized in between the two games. You've got senior golf seniors Sophia Elmore, Maddie Henning, Anna Marie McKinney, Sophie Poynter. The senior cheerleaders Sabrina Allen, Zoe Coles, Crystalline Dyer, Lindsey Budd, basketball manager Georgia Foreman, and the basketball seniors Reagan Cave, Owen Brancher, Chandler Mccrady, Keegan Sharp, Jalen Smith, Hunter Thompson. Speaking of basketball seniors, Reagan Cave having herself maybe her best half as a Lady Cougar. 9 points, 8 rebounds for Reagan Cave in that half. Really, really good to help pace the Lady Cougars and give them the 22-20 lead that they have right now at the half. Some other scores from around the region. See what else we can't do by scrolling through and see what else might be going on for you right now here on the one of the final days of the regular season. I think teams technically can play tomorrow as well. And as I scroll through here, I don't really see any scores to bring you. I'm scrolling through and making a look, and I do not see anything. And looking at the scores from around the region, so it appears that we have no scores to bring you. The only score that I can bring you right now is Grayson County leads Hancock County 22-20. We'll come back, run down the scoring for the first half of play after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Estimated 11 million Americans have heart valve disease.
but it is often only detected when your heart is listened to by a healthcare professional. If diagnosed early, it can usually be successfully treated, no matter what your age. So listen to your heart, see your healthcare professional, discuss your risk factors and any potential symptoms, and go to valvediseaseday.org to learn more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their Feel Better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars lead this one 22-20 at the half. Running down the scoring from the first half of play. First for the Lady Hornets of Hancock County, Bailey Poole, 3 threes in the first half of play. She has 9 points, 4 points for Ella House, 3 points for Kendra Cowan, and 2 each for Alexis Gay and for Lily Roberts. For Grayson County, it's Reagan Cave that leads the way, 9 points and 8 rebounds for the senior, 8 points for Sydney Perkins, and 5 for Arissa Riggs. It was a really good first half of play for Reagan Cave, and when she can play that way, this Lady Cougar offense just turns into a different beast. And you can tell some players on senior night you will see trying to do too much, and they end up going something like 2 of 14 from the field for 7 points. Reagan Cave is taking good shots. She's pulling down rebounds. She's the opposite end of the spectrum for what this team has done, as she has been very good for senior night today, and because of that, Grayson County has a 22-20 lead. Sydney Perkins also coming away with 8 points is going to help as well, as she had a three-pointer that was definitely from Short Creek from the volleyball line early in that quarter. Grayson County on top 22-20. Second half is next here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their Feel Better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Grayson County leads this one 22-20 as we approach the start of the third quarter. Grayson County was led in that first half of play by Reagan Cave, 9 points and 8 rebounds. It'll be Hancock County ball to start quarter number 3. They will work from right to left on your radio dial. Wearing those red jerseys with the gray stripe up each side, the white numerals. It'll be out front with Ella House. The bounce pass off to the right wing to Lily Roberts. For Hancock County, they were led by Bailey Poole, who hit 3 threes in the quarter for 9 points. Poole has it, gets a screen, and takes it over to the right wing. Quickly double-teamed to the right elbow to Roberts, whose interior pass was knocked back by Reagan Cave. Reagan Cave has been playing unbelievable to start here in this one. House Fakes the drive down the far baseline. Out front to Morris. Morris guarded by Perkins, who chases, spins down the right side. And now we'll have to back it back off. Picks up her dribble, gives it to House on the right side. House spins, and Van Meter doing a nice job just staying in front of Ella House. 7:15 to go here in quarter number 3. It is Grayson County on top 22-20 against Hancock County. House guarded by Van Meter. With the right hand, backs it off. House deep on the right wing, guarded by Sutton Van Meter. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County. She'll give a bounce pass to the right wing. Interior pass down to the right side. Gay over Cave, and Gay makes the shot. She's got 4 points, and we're all knotted up here at 22. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Perkins hands it back now to Riggs. A full-court defense for Hancock County. Riggs, they got to get it across to Grayson County. They do it in the middle to Cave, and Cave is fouled at the half-court line by Hancock County. That whistled on Ella House. That is her second and the team's first here of the second half. Trying to cross the half-court line, and her pass was way off the mark that she was trying to do, and the reason it was off the mark was because she was fouled. Grayson County's going to keep the ball as the substitution into the game as Kendra Cowan re-enters for the Lady Hornets. On the left wing, Van Meter into the far corner to Perkins. Perkins at the free throw line, gives it back outside now to Riggs. Grayson County running their first offensive possession here of the second half. They scored 22 points in the first half, which is over their season average. They only average scoring about 35 points a game. Into the far corner, Perkins bobbled the ball. Because of that, she wasn't able to get a 3 off because the defender was able to recover. In the near corner, Perkins, she's running the baseline back and forth. As now she's going to run it one more time and go over to that far corner. Riggs drives, bounce pass to the left elbow to Cave. Cave at the free throw line, back down to the left side, drives up, loses the ball, throws it away, and it's into the hands of Ella House. House looks to break the timeline across the far side. Pulls up to the left wing to Roberts. Roberts fires a pass down to Gay, who bobbles, gains it back on the right side. The shot blocked by Cave on the interior. Jennings comes down with a loose basketball, and she'll find Van Meter. Van Meter outlet pass to Riggs. Riggs down the near side of the floor, quickly double teamed. Got to find help, does it with Van Meter. Van Meter swings it to the left wing now to Perkins, who's going to slow down, set it up. Free throw line 3 by Perkins is off the back of the iron. Showing off her range there. Just a little bit too much for the sophomore Sydney Perkins. We're all tied up at 22, still 5:18 left in the third quarter. Roberts on the right wing, guarded by Riggs. Into the far corner to Poole. Poole picked up by Van Meter, out front to Cowan. They leave Cowan all alone. Cowan has not attempted a 3 all season. They're going to let her take a 3 if she wants to. Inside the lane, Roberts outside, and an 18-foot jump shot by Cowan is off the back of the iron. Rebounded on the floor by Roberts. Her putback on the left side is good, and Hancock has retaken the lead. Lily Roberts gets her 4th points of the game, and it is 24-22, 4:50 left here in quarter number 3. Bounce pass into the middle to Van Meter. Van Meter angles back here towards the near side to break it with an outlet pass off to Riggs, and it's off her hands and out of bounds. Grayson County still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Hancock County opens the quarter on a 4-0 run, and it's one of these things here that their defense for Grayson has been very good. Hancock County averages 44 points a game, and they've had multiple games this season where they really scored the ball at a high level. And to hold a team like that to this few of points is a win so far. A floater on the right side is in by Kendra Cowan. She's got 5 points, and it is a 4-point Hancock County lead at 26-22. Van Meter weaves through the defense, picks up her dribble, gives it to the left wing to Perkins. A 3 to answer on the left side is in and out. Rebounded by Riggs, and Riggs is fouled on the rebound by Roberts for Hancock County. For Lily Roberts, that'll just be her first, team second of the second half of play. As far as foul trouble, Kendra Cowan, Ella House, Bailey Poole all have two fouls for Hancock County. Grayson County just has a couple of players with 1 foul. To the right wing, Perkins on the inbounds pass. Halfway through the third quarter, 26-22. Grayson trails by 4 points. Perkins loses the ball in the left wing, and a foul is going to be called on Perkins. She tried to go for the loose ball, but Roberts had it for Sydney Perkins. That's her first, team's first of the second half. 26-22, 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Grayson County trails by 4 points. Out front, House, guarded by Jennings. Right wing, Poole, picked up by Van Meter. Poole backs it off now. Bailey Poole had 3 threes in the first half of play, and all of them were deep. And now a deep 3 on the left wing by House. It's off the back of the iron. Reagan Cave gets rebound number 9. She's now got 9 points and 9 rebounds in this contest to go along with a couple of blocks. Driving near baseline is Perkins. She flips a shot up, and it almost goes in, and she's fouled. Sydney Perkins came really close to making one of the more acrobatic shots we've ever seen. Kendra Cowan picks up her third foul, team's third, and Sydney Perkins will return to the free throw line, where she's 2 of 2 tonight. Lady Cougars 2 of 3 as a team. First free throw by Perkins is good. It rattles in. Subs into the game. Subs galore on both sides. Isabel Blanson in for Grayson County, as does Kennedy Green. And the free throw will come here for Perkins. The second one is good. Sydney Perkins makes both free throws. It's a 2-point game. 26-24 Hancock on top of Grayson. 3:30 left here in quarter number 3. Ella House picked up by Sutton Van Meter. Lady Cougars going with a half-court man-to-man defense. They got kind of a line underneath, does Hancock County. Off to the left wing, and a 18-foot floater on the left side is in and out by Poole. And another rebound for Reagan Cave. That's 10 rebounds for Cave to lead the Lady Cougars in that stat. Van Meter up the near side is bumped, and she stepped out of bounds. Todd Johnston wanted a foul. I think he thought that she was fouled, but the official Brian Jones says that she stepped out of bounds first. 26-24, 3:06 left in the third quarter. Todd Johnston just looking at the official, shaking his head and putting both hands up into the air. He's still talking now. A technical foul has been called on Todd Johnston. He's not happy with the official Brian Jones, and the official was on the other side of the floor when he called the technical on Brian Jones. That's 2 free throws that'll come. On Todd Johnston. Brian Jones, the official, calls the technical on Todd Johnston. And two technical free throws will come for Bailey Poole. The first one is no good. Bailey Poole is an excellent free throw shooter. She's 7th in the state in free throw percentage at 84.3%, but she misses that first one. Second one she makes. So the technical comes in just for 1 free throw. And Hancock was going to get the ball anyways. 27-24, 2:59 to play in the third quarter. It's Todd Johnston's second technical of the season. It's going to stay Hancock ball. What had happened on that is that Todd Johnston's argument was that Sutton Van Meter was bumped, and that's the reason she stepped out of bounds. The official disagreed. Down the far side, House, and now a foul's going to be called on the floor. House drove in, and hands galore were trying to strip the ball away. And Sydney Perkins is going to pick up her second foul. That's the team's third of the second half. To the line is going to be Ella House. House, a 60.7% free throw shooter. And the first one is good. Allie Jennings will re-enter the game for the Lady Cougars. Kennedy Green will check out. Arissa Riggs will also come back in for the Lady Cougars. In for Sutton Van Meter. 2:49 left in the third quarter. This basket by Hancock County would make it a 5-point game if the sophomore Ella House can knock it in. It is up, and it is good. Ella House makes both free throws, and Hancock County leads this one 29-24, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Reagan Cave, a bounce pass back to Riggs as the full court defense is setting up. Grayson County's got to break the timeline, and a timeout's going to be taken by Todd Johnston with 2:39 left in the third quarter. It is 29-24. Grayson County trails. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our office.
It is 29-24. Hancock County leads. 2:39 left here in quarter number 3. Todd Johnston takes the 30-second timeout after the Lady Cougars struggled to break the timeline against the Hancock County full court pressure. As they get the ball in easy this time, as Hancock's just going to set back in a quarter court man-to-man defense. Riggs into the near corner to Perkins, a 3. She gets it off, and it is just a little long. And the rebound on the floor is knocked out of bounds. I believe the official said white, so it should stay Grayson County ball, as he did not do a visual signal. He just did a verbal one, and reading his lips, I thought he said white, and it is Grayson County ball. In the far corner, Cave. She's got 9 points. Bounce pass into Riggs. Riggs flip shot on the left side, and she walks with it. And possession is going to head back here towards Hancock County. 29-24, it's the Lady Hornets on top of the Lady Cougars. Grayson County has been outscored in this quarter, 9-2. Out front, Lily Roberts has it at the volleyball line. Gives it to House, who's deep out front. To Bailey Poole. She will shoot it from anywhere on the court. She's got the green light, very similar to Sydney Perkins. House, guarded by Jennings. Back now to Poole, picked up by Blanton. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Grayson County trails by 5 points. House at the logo. Out front to Poole. Poole guarded by Blanton. Here comes Todd Johnston cooling off now. He's going to switch into his own defense. And the ball's stripped and taken away by Jennings at the half-court line, and a bounce pass to Perkins. Deep three, right wing is good. She knocked it down from Short Creek. Sydney Perkins, 13 points to lead all scorers, and Grayson County has brought it to within 2 at 29-27. 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul is going to be called on Perkins, and for Perkins, that's her third foul. And Todd Johnston now almost has to sit here and decide with 1:24 left in the third quarter. Is he going to leave Sydney Perkins in the game? And I think he has to. She's got the hot hand right now for Grayson as it's a 2-point game. Perkins on the far side, down inside to House, who almost fell down, somehow kept her balance. She's double teamed, gets it to the free throw line. Back inside to Gay on the left side. The shot is in and out. Rebounded on the floor by House. She throws a wild shot up, and it is somehow drops in. Ella House makes the shot, and she threw that one straight up into the air. If there was a record for highest shot, that might take it. And Hancock answers, and now Reagan Cave loses the ball. It's taken away by Poole. Poole down the left side. A foul is going to be called on Riggs down the lane. And Bailey Poole is going to go to the free throw line after a turnover for Grayson County. For Riggs, that is her first, and the team's fifth. Bailey Poole will shoot 2. Again, we mentioned she entered today's game 7th in the state in free throw percentage. The first one is up, and it is good. That total is also the best in the region. She's got 11 points, 84.3%. This would make it a 6-point game after Grayson had made it, and it is good. Grayson County made it to within 2, but Hancock immediately answers with a 4-0 run. It is 33-27, Lady Hornets lead, 45 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Reagan Cave crosses it to the left wing to Perkins, out front to Riggs. Riggs thought about the 3, gets around the defender, down the right side. Layup is good, count the basket. She'll go to the free throw line. Arissa Riggs absorbed the contact on the drive. And the foul was called on Lily Roberts. That is her second, team's fourth. Riggs will go to the line to try and convert on the N1. It is up, and it is no good off to the right. Rebounded on the floor by Hancock County. It's a 4-point lead. House down the right side and goes coast to coast, and a foul is called on the drive on Arissa Riggs. I'm not sure, is it called on the floor or is it a shooting foul? It is called on the floor. That is Riggs' second, team's sixth. 31.8 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 3. It is 33-29. Grayson County trails Hancock. It'll be House to pass in from underneath the Rowan basket. She scans once, scans twice, scans a third time, throws it into the near corner. Poole was left all alone. Blanton let her go. A floater from 10 feet is an air ball into the hands of Jennings for Grayson. Jennings is looking for a guard to find help. She finds it with Riggs with a bounce pass. Riggs double teamed to the backcourt, gives it to Jennings in the middle. Jennings is going to break the timeline with an outlet pass to Perkins, and it's over her head. Jennings was speeding up, trying to make sure she crossed the half-court line. And the turnover gives the ball back to Hancock. Substitution into the game. Sutton Van Meter in, Sydney Perkins out, and that's a good decision by Todd Johnson. Sydney Perkins has 3 fouls. They wanted to make sure that they didn't give up any more. 33-29, Grayson County trails Hancock County. 15 seconds and counting left in quarter number 3. Bailey Poole breaks the timeline at the logo. 4-round-1 look. Now they're going to go a 5 out. Everybody's standing at the volleyball line for Hancock County with 6 seconds. 5 seconds. They're trying to get Poole a shot. She's got it deep. She's going to have to let one go with 1 second. Gets around. A floater at the buzzer is good for Bailey Poole from the left elbow. She got around her defender and makes it in, and Hancock County has a 35-29 lead at the end of 3. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
3.
Charlie, you're going to be
4.
late.
Charlie,
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Things are slow at work.
We can't live like this.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Grayson County trails this one 35-29 as we start quarter number 4 here from the Cougar Den. The Lady Cougars have a comeback in them to try and pick up back-to-back wins, or it will be Hancock that'll snap a 6-game losing streak here in the final game of the regular season. Lady Cougars start with the ball. They give it out front to Perkins, who has to grab the ball on her left shoulder. She is able to corral it. Out front to Van Meter, Grayson County being led by Perkins with 13 points. For Hancock County is Bailey Poole with 14 points, including a shot at the buzzer to give Hancock the 6-point lead. Van Meter gets a screen into the near corner to Perkins, being chased and driving near baseline is Perkins. She was quickly double-teamed and had to back it back out front now to Riggs. Riggs guarded by Poole. Riggs down the left side, pulls up inside the free throw line. The shot is left short, rebounded by Jennings. Put back inside the lane is no good, but Jennings will go to the free throw line after being fouled on the play by Ella House. That is her third. Team's fifth. As far as foul trouble, Kendra Cowan and Ella House have 3 fouls for Hancock County, 3 fouls for Sydney Perkins. 7:24 to play here in tonight's game. The first free throw by Allie Jennings is no good. Second one coming from Jennings. She is just shy of 60% this season. It is up, and it is good. Perfect free throw there from Allie Jennings. Lady Cougars across the 30-point mark. It is 35-30, 7:20 left here in tonight's game. Grayson County trails by 5 points here tonight to Hancock County. On the right side, House out front, crosses it to Morris. I think Ella House was standing at the volleyball line, and she thought the ball was to her. She thought it was just not a good pass, but instead it was to Morris. I'm not sure if that's really what had happened, but it's kind of a weird pass there, but it went instead to Morris. On the right side, Cowan. They're going to leave her all alone, letting her do whatever she wants. Poole has had the hot hand in tonight's game. She's got 14 points to lead all scorers. In the lane, Lily Roberts out front to Cowan. They're still going to let her go as Hancock's in the we're going to run some clock mode with 6:37 to play in the fourth quarter. Todd Johnson's going to call up some defensive pressure here. Bounce pass to Poole, guarded by Riggs. Out front now to the right wing to Cowan. Cowan is picked up by Cave. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County. They'll now give it off to House. House has about 15 feet of space, and now Allie Jennings is going to come up and make it about 8 feet. Bounce pass down to the right block to Roberts, who gets around Riggs and gets a layup on the right side. Lily Roberts got around Arissa Riggs and gives, and now makes it a 7-point Grayson County deficit. Now they throw the ball. Middle to one shot left side, no good on the reverse layup. Jennings gets a rebound, and Grayson County, she's got to break the timeline, and now almost another steal. Van Meter loses the ball. It's taken here by Hancock to Poole down the left side. The shot is up and no good, but she's fouled by Riggs for Grayson County. And for Riggs, that is her third and the team's 7th. And Bailey Poole will go to the free throw line. Grayson County, 3 straight turnovers. That's just not going to get it done. And it'll be free throws coming for Bailey Poole, and she misses the first one. Poole has 14 points in this game. The second is up, and it is good. She gets the shooter's roll on that one. She's got 15 points. Hancock County leads 38-30. Reagan Cave trapped in the backcourt. Grayson County has timeout should they want to use it, and they say Reagan Cave steps out of bounds on the opposing baseline, and possession will head back to Hancock County. And this is a dangerous moment here for Grayson because everything that could go wrong is going wrong right now at this moment. Got to get it in. You got to start getting some defensive stops as Roberts drives in. Bounce pass. A shot from Cowan from 18 feet is in and out. And the rebound is chased down at the free throw line by Riggs for Grayson, and Riggs is bumped from behind. Foul called on Ella House. That is her 4th, team's 6th. Grayson will shoot free throws at the next foul. 5:37 left here in the 4th quarter. 38-30. House will take a seat. In for her will be Lainey Roberts. It is 38-30. Grayson trails by 8 points. Van Meter gets a screen. Gives it back now to Perkins on the right wing. Perkins will back it off. Now she spins down the right lane. Gives it back now to Cave straight away. Cave back to the right wing now to Perkins. Perkins drives in, loses it, gains it back, and it runs down out of bounds in the far corner. 38-30, 5:18 left here in the 4th quarter. Grayson County just not able to get something going right now. It's going to have to start on the defensive end. They're going to have to find a way to slow down Hancock. Out front to Morris. Morris bounce pass off to the right side to Roberts. Roberts to Poole, who's had the hot hands. She's got 15 points in the contest, 3 threes. She's made a living at the free throw line in this game, and she's a very good free throw shooter. Right side Poole, 4:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Again, Hancock is in no rush. They lead by 8 points. Grayson County has struggled to score at times this season, and with no shot clock, they're just going to pretty much play 4 corners right now. Force Grayson County to play some defense. Trapped on the far side is Cowan. Bounce pass to the right wing to Roberts, who just gives it right back now to Kendra Cowan. Cowan steps out of bounds. She steps out of bounds on the far side of the floor, and she was standing so close to the out-of-bounds line that it was only almost had to have happened at some point, and she finally did step out. Now, Hancock makes a mistake. If you're Grayson, you've got to do something, and Todd Johnson's going to want a timeout. We'll take it with him. 4:24 to go in tonight's game. Grayson County trails 38-30. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Me to bed, see you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Grayson County trails this one 38-30 with 4 minutes and 24 seconds left here in quarter number 4. Todd Johnston taking the timeout. He's just trying to find something on offense after Hancock County had a turnover, because Hancock's strategy right now is going to be, we are going to play 4 corners and make something happen. We're just going to make Grayson County defend us, maybe turn this into a free throw shooting contest, and Hancock is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the entire state, 26th best in the state, and they lead the region, making about 68% of their free throw shots. And I don't blame them. Why not make that your strategy? It'll be Grayson County ball. Here they come up with a 2-3 zone for Hancock out of the timeout. Van Meter is trapped out front now to Riggs. Riggs is quickly chased as they have a kind of a chasing, double-teaming defense, and a foul is going to be called on Hancock County. It's called on Lainey Roberts, her 2nd, team 7th, and free throw is going to come for Grayson County. And we talked about this all season long. Free throws are so important in these close games. And you got to find a way to make them. Riggs to the line. She's a 52% free throw shooter this season. She will shoot 1 and the bonus. It is up. It is good. Perfect free throw for Arissa Riggs. I mean, if you go and you look at teams that win games in state and so on, it's usually teams that shoot their free throw at the high level. 2nd free throw off the back of the iron. Cave almost got a rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Hancock County, I believe. It is. It's called on Hancock County. Kendra Cowan picks up her 4th foul, team's 8th. And now it'll be Reagan Cave to the free throw line. She'll try to move in double figures as she'll shoot 1 in the bonus. Cave is just shy of 60%. She's 0 of 1. Can she move into double figures with this basket? It is up, and it is good. Reagan Cave moves into double figures with that shot. She's got 10 points. It's a 6-point game now, 38-32. .412 to go in the fourth quarter. Second one, good. 38-33, 4:12 to go in tonight's game. Reagan Cave going to take a seat. She's got 11 points tonight. Kennedy Green re-enters. See what the Lady Cougars do here as Hancock seems to be content with just running this clock out if they can. Bailey Poole angles back and breaks the timeline. She's going to go coast to coast. Floater inside the lane. The shot's no good. Rebound Jennings for Grayson. Here come the Lady Cougars. They trail by 5, 38-33, 4 minutes to go. There's plenty of time. You don't need a three or anything like that. You've got plenty of opportunities here for Grayson. Riggs down the left side, gets around the defender, blocked from behind, into the hands of Green. Putback is up, and it gets caught over the backboard. She put too much on it. That ball almost looked like it was going to get stuck on top of the backboard, and Grayson is going to give the basketball back to Hancock. Green had the right idea of putting it back up and nearly losing the ball in the backcourt is Ella House. She's double-teamed, throws it off to Roberts. Roberts swings it over to the far side to Poole, who's left all alone on the right wing. She's still not been guarded. Allie Jennings comes up to go and help defense, and Poole drives right by Jennings. Layup is missed. Inside the rebound for Cowan, and a foul on the rebound is whistled on Grayson County. It's called on Arissa Riggs. That is her fourth. Team's 8 free throws coming for Kendra Cowan. Cowan is a 45.4% free throw shooter. She's 1 of 1 in this game. She will shoot 1 and the bonus. And that one, she gets the shooter's roll. The second free throw as Lainey Roberts re-enters for the Lady Hornets is good. Cowan only shoots just over 50%, but she's 3 of 3 in this game, and Grayson again trails by 7. 40-33. They get the ball into Reagan Cave. Cave picks up her dribble, loops a pass to Riggs. Riggs crosses the timeline across the near side. Guarded by Roberts, drives in, and that's going to be an offensive foul called on Arissa Riggs. And she fouls out of the game. I'll tell you what. I don't know about that one. I think that's what you would classify as a textbook flop. Lainey Roberts was already falling down before Riggs even made contact. So Riggs fouls out of the game. Grayson County's second leading scorer. She fouls out with 8 points. That's a tough break for Grayson trying to come back from down 7. I don't know. That's a really, really tough call late in this game. On the far side, an outlet pass down to a wide-open Lily Roberts on the left block. She misses the layup, and the rebound is chased down long by Bailey Poole. That's a tough break, and Bailey Poole's going to set up the offense. And again, Hancock's probably going to go back to the four corners, make Grayson County foul, and Poole drives down the right side, backs it off, nearly lost her dribble. Todd Johnston calling up the defensive pressure. Grayson County's going to have to do something. It's going to be all about the scouting report. Todd Johnston might turn this into a free throw shooting contest right now when you're down by 7. You don't want to foul right now. Bailey Poole, though, she is an excellent free throw shooter. There's a wide open player on the right block. She called for the ball, and that allowed for Reagan Cave to come back in. Bailey Poole backs it off now. 2:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a timeout's going to be taken by Hancock County. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them with 2:30 to go. 40-33, Grayson County trails. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in tonight's game. It is Grayson County trailing Hancock County 40-23. Arissa Riggs has fouled out of this game with 8 points. It'll be Hancock County ball out of the timeout. They give it into Bailey Poole. Grayson's going to have to start thinking about fouling at some point, but you don't want to foul Bailey Poole. You just got to know your scouting report on who you want to foul. I'm sure that's what Todd Johnston was going over in the timeout. They cross it to Cowan, who has it deep on this near side. They give it back out front with a bounce pass to Poole. Hancock is just in this kind of four corners look. Bounce pass to Roberts on the left side. Back out front now to Poole. Poole to the left wing to Cowan. Cowan inside to Roberts. Roberts guarded by Perkins. The bounce pass back to Poole on the left side. Poole is a very good free throw shooter. Now Grayson's just got to know the scouting report here with under 2 minutes to play. They trail by 7 points. Bounce pass into Roberts. Roberts spins it around and gives it back outside to Poole. Again, it's one of these situations, and finally Grayson's going to foul, and they'll foul Bailey Poole, and she'll go to the free throw line. Be on Blanton. It's her first and team's 10th, so 2 free throws will come for Bailey Poole. It's just not the person you wanted to foul if you're Grayson. Poole's a very good free throw shooter. She's had when you say she makes the first one, you know you're a good free throw shooter when you say that 5 of 7 is an off night. She's missed 2 in this game. Comes in 7th in the state in free throw percentage. She misses both of those, or makes both of those there. It's Hancock on top 42-33, 150 to go in tonight's game. Reagan Cave, it's a handoff pass to Van Meter. She loses the ball. It's taken away by Poole. Hancock County gains the ball back, and again they head back to the four corners look, and they're just going to say, hey, Grayson, come foul me. Give it back to Poole. Poole straight away, and it's just going to turn into one of these things, and Hancock's going to have to start missing their free throws. And now they try to foul Cowan, and now they do foul Cowan. Sutton Van Meter picks up the foul. It's her first. 2 free throws will now come for Kendra Cowan. Reminder, in between the 2 games, we'll have senior night. Whether you're listening or watching, we'll have those coverage for you. Free throw is up and good by Cowan. Second free throw, good by Kendra Cowan. 44-33, 1:29 to go in the fourth quarter. They give it into Allie Jennings. Allie Jennings gives it back now to Van Meter. Van Meter, an outlet pass to Cave. Cave fires down to the right block to Blanton, who loses the ball out of bounds. And the ball will head back to Hancock County. It is 44-33. Hancock leads Grayson. 1:21 to go here in tonight's game. Substitution into the game for Hancock County is going to be Ella House. Laney Roberts will take a seat. Senior night will happen in between the 2 games tonight, as we will be sure to bring all of those festivities for you right here on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. It's a handoff pass to House. House being chased backwards by Perkins. Handoff pass to Poole. Poole is bumped and fouled near the half-court line by Allie Jennings. Bailey Poole will go back to the free throw line. Poole has 17 points tonight, and she'll get 2 more free throws coming here. First one up, and it is in and out by Bailey Poole. Laney Roberts re-enters. Ella House takes a seat with 1:04 to go here in quarter number 4. Second one coming is good for Poole. Makes it a 12-point Hancock County game, 45-33, 1:04 to go in tonight's game. Hancock sticking with their full court pressure that Grayson County has struggled with tonight. Van Meter is fouled in the backcourt by Poole. For Poole, that is her 3rd. Team's 9th. And one in the bonus will come now for Sutton Van Meter. Van Meter will go to the line. She will shoot 1 in the bonus. Van Meter this season, 63.3%. This will be her first trip to the line tonight. She was 2 of 2 last night against Warren Central. And that one is off the back of the iron, rebounded by Hancock County. Lady Cougars will be back in action on Monday as they will compete in the 12th District semifinals against the host Butler County. It's going to be a tough contest for Grayson County. If they win, they advance to Thursday's district championship game. As being found at the top of the key is Emma Morris. She'll now get her chance at the free throw line. Sydney Perkins will pick up her 4th foul, and to the line now will be Emma Morris. She is a 78.4% free throw shooter. She will shoot 2 with 44.5 seconds to play. The first one is good. As Grayson will play Butler County, that game will be on Monday at 7:30 in Morgantown. We'll, of course, have the coverage right here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Second free throw, no good. Jennings comes down to the loose ball for Grayson County. 46-33, Hancock on top, 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Far side 3 by Sydney Perkins, good! Sydney Perkins curls off the screen and knocks in the 3. She's got 16 points. It's 46-36 now, and got to imagine that, see if Todd Johnston will continue the defensive pressure or if he'll just be okay with running the clock out. 15 seconds and going. It appears that is what he will do and just run this clock out. Spinning down the lane, a bounce pass off the Poole on the right side. Poole will back it off, and that'll do it. Hancock County is going to win this one tonight by a final score of 46-36. Grayson County finishes the regular season with a record of 3-23, but now you can officially say you're 0-0 because district tournament begins next week. We'll come back and jump into the in between the games and have senior night festivities after this, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
It's constant, continuous, and contagious. Invigorating, inspiring, unrelenting, undeniable. At the National Park Foundation, we call this feeling wonder. And the only thing more unstoppable is our mission to help it thrive.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. We are teaching them how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. And we are showing them that starting a business also means changing lives and communities. However,
2021-2022 senior night. Our first set of seniors will be our senior golf players. Our first senior is Sophia Elmore. Sophia is the daughter of Robin and Charlie Elmore and Tracy and Gary Fulkerson. She has participated in Grayson County High School golf for 6 years, and her future plans include attending the University of Kentucky to major in business and marketing. Maddie Henning. Maddie is the daughter of Kim and Roy Henning. She has participated in Grayson County High School golf for 2 years. Her future plans include attending ECTC and become a real estate agent.
We welcome in our radio coverage. This is the senior night festivities for Grayson County High School. They're doing golf, cheerleaders, basketball, and team managers. Brian Payton is the PA announcer.
Anna Marie McKinney. Anna is the daughter of Jessica and Brad McKinney. She has participated in Grayson County High School golf for 4 years. Her future plans include attending ECTC to become a kindergarten teacher. Sophie Poynter is the daughter of Betty Jean and Edward McKinney. She has participated in high school golf for 1 year, and her future plans include finishing high school in Germany and attending medical school to become a pediatrician.
Last time I saw him at a football game or something, he had old ratty looking golf outfit on. Yeah. I love him. Here, let me turn this around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021-2022 senior golf. Our next set of seniors will be our cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader is Sabrina Allen. Sabrina is the daughter of Martha Lowe and Jeffrey and Ashley Allen. She has participated in Grayson County High School cheerleading for 2 seasons. Her future plans include attending Western Kentucky University, majoring in business management, and eventually owning her own bakery. Zoe Coles. Zoe is the daughter of Kelly Ferguson, escorted tonight by her grandparents Sharon and Larry Ferguson. She has participated in Grayson County High School cheerleading for 4 seasons. Her future plans include attending the University of Kentucky and major in marketing.
This is a senior night.
Chrislyn Dyer. Chrislyn is the daughter of Gary and Christy Dyer. She has participated in Grayson County High School cheerleading for 4 seasons. Her future plans includes attending Duke University and owning her own bakery.
Really? Well, we won actually 2 because we played somebody out of Hardin County and they just started basketball.
Lindsey Budd. Lindsey is the daughter of Sean and Stacy Mudd. She has participated in Grayson County High School cheerleading for 4 years. Her future plans include earning a bachelor's degree from Western Kentucky University and becoming an elementary school teacher.
Done here. You need this anymore? No, I don't think so. Let me just quickly look at it. Okay. She got 4 threes tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021-2022 senior cheerleaders.
She's got the green light. She can shoot anything she's open. Riggs is a good friend of mine.
Our next senior will be our basketball manager, Georgia Foreman. Georgia is the daughter of Mandy and Brian Foreman. She has been managing for 2 years. Her future plans include going to the University of Kentucky to major in kinesiology to become an athletic trainer. And now our basketball seniors. Our first senior is Reagan Cave. Reagan is the daughter of Amy and Todd Cave. She has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 5 years. Her future plans are to attend ECTC and attend Vanderbilt to become a psychiatrist. Our next senior, Owen Brancher. Owen is the son of Mary Beth and Ryan Brancher. He has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 3 years. Chandler Mccrady. Chandler is the son of Katrina Tubb and Eric Mccrady. He has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 4 years. His future plans include going to lineman school. Keegan Sharp. Keegan is the son of Angie and Scotty Sharp. He has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 4 years. His future plans include attending Southern Kentucky Tech to get a degree in electrical technology. Jalen Smith. Jalen is the son of Kayla Smith and Anthony Barrett. He has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 4 years. His future plans include attending Western Kentucky University to become an athletic trainer. And our final senior, Hunter Toms. Hunter is the son of Joey and Serena Toms. He has participated in Grayson County High School basketball for 4 years. His future plans include attending Lindsey Wilson College to become a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your 2021-2022 basketball seniors.
That's the senior night. We'll talk to head coach Todd Johnson after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
Look no further than Western Kentucky, where...
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Wormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston, and coach 46-36 lost to Hancock County. But for 3 quarters, this was a close game. Your first half you played well, and I thought the first half, the reason I think you played so well, Reagan Cave, we had her with 9 points and 8 rebounds in the first half. That was the best half I've seen Reagan Cave play as a Lady Cougar, and I'm not sure it's relatively close.
Yeah, she was really good for us, and she ends the night with a double-double, and as a senior, it's a good way to go out for her individually. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, but she was everywhere on the defensive glass, made shots, was aggressive offensively, and it's something obviously we'd love to see more out of from her. And I've probably told her to look to score and shoot more than any play I've ever done that or had, coach boys or girls. But she tonight was very aggressive, played how I've wanted her to play all year, and proud of again her last game here at Cougar Gym. That individually she was really good, and unfortunately as a team we couldn't give her a win on her way out.
We talked in the open about how Hancock has 3 really good guards, and they have good role players too who played very well tonight, but you hold them as a trio to, as I'm looking up here, 6 2-point goals and then 3 threes. Probably if I would have told you that, you'd have said I'd take it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we had on our scouting report. We needed 2 of the 3 to be in single digits, and if one of them, like Poole, who is very good, if she had her 16 to 18, which is about what she averages, we're good. But we hold Roberts to 6, and we hold
House to 8.
Yeah, House to 8. But then off the bench, Cowan comes in and has 9, and Hurt is on the boards a little bit. So their role players really stepped up and made up the difference. But really happy with how we guarded those 2 in our junk, and then. Again, Poole she made 3 threes in the first half. 2 were open because we were too far off, kind of had a mental lapse. But then she did old James Harden step back 3 from about 24 feet, and you're like, okay, obviously she's good and really good. And then in the second half, fourth quarter, he goes into a triangle delay, which is something, if anybody's similar to what Kentucky runs, and with 3 really good ball handlers, really good decision makers, and we're still trying to junk at that time. We had no choice but to try to go man and run and jump a little bit, and they just ate us alive. And I think actually stretched it out to 15 or 16, and then luckily we closed it back down a little bit at the end. But when you got guards, really good experienced guards, talented guards that can score and shoot and handle it, obviously you can have a really good team.
You mentioned that step back 3 that Poole hit, and it was, couldn't have been better defense, just as you mentioned, tip your cap. But I thought the answer, and if my memory is right, your next offensive possession, Sydney Perkins says, well, okay. And she did the same thing. Maybe it wasn't a step back, but she came back in with a left hook. Does that at least make you feel good for an offense that they're willing to come back and take that left hook?
It does, and Sydney's not afraid. Obviously, she's not afraid at all to take any shot, any situation. Made her typical 3 or 4, I think 4 threes tonight. And as you like to say, one of them was definitely from Short Creek, really deep, and she made it. And she's got, her confidence is really going right now offensively. She's got to, this spring, this summer, this fall, she's really got to work on her handles, especially left-handed. It gets too high, it's really loose. She's got to get a tighter handle because she needs to be able to not just shoot, she's got to be able to score off the bounce, and then she becomes really hard to guard. The old Jimmy Dykes, hard to guard, and right now you take away her 3 and force her to drive, and she struggles at times finishing in the paint and finishing off the dribble. So something we've got to work on. But and Arissa played really well again tonight, I thought. We got the right people playing well right now going into the district. We just went through scored 16 points in the second half, and 5 or 6 was right at the very end. So we can't score. You're not going to beat anybody scoring 10 points a half.
Your record now, as I like to think of it, is 0-0.
That's right.
Does not matter.
Nope.
You could have lost every single game by 150 to this point, and Butler County could have won every game by 150, and doesn't matter come Monday night. Do you think your team believes that they can beat Butler County on Monday?
I do, and again, we're playing pretty good. We went through. McLean County wasn't very good. Muhlenberg, we played good in a half, bad a half. But tonight, I'm not disappointed in how we played. We got behind, in a team like that, you can't get behind on. And offensively, I don't think we even got very many shots in the second half. Turned it over too much against their pressure. Even in the half court, turned it over. So we reverted back a little bit, but we talked about a big key, keeping them off the free throw line. Well, I think by our count, they hit 13 or 14 points from the free throw line. So, we didn't get to keep pace with that. So those easy points like that makes it hard on us because we do struggle to score.
Coach, we will see you on Monday. Look forward to it. It's crazy that it's already district tournament time.
It's gone by fast. We'll see you guys.
See ya. That's head coach Todd Johnston. We appreciate it, and we'll take a break. And if you're watching on K105 Digital Productions, our stream will end now, and we'll restart a new one. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.